human furry Link's cat thing wasn't the human main character's father.
Number 171. World of mild inconvenience.
After
The
that very
devastating the devastating plague, noxious gas, planet-obliterating meteor, or other large-scale disaster that led to the death of millions will affect your party and your party's friends and family members in no way whatsoever, save that a few party members may become lost and you can find them later.
indeed, yes.
I was no, not in terms of actual plot, but of an actual move. Supernova comes to mind.
Yes, indeed.
Wipes out
Uh,
planets,
it's
but
all
only,
planets,
but it doesn't even kill you. It only gives you bad status elements.
and the planets respawn by the time
Yeah,
he uses it again.
apparently more than one Pluto.
Apparently, there are about 6 different Earths, and there's always another sun to blow up. Okay, 172, the Golden Chocobo Principle. There will be at least one supremely ultimate improvement for your weapon, or some way to make your trusted steed capable of going anywhere and doing anything, requiring hours and hours of hard work to acquire. Once you do achieve this, you will use it once, and it will be completely useless for the rest of the game.
I'm not even
Okay.
attempting 173. You go ahead,
Yeah,
Solaris.
you do it.
Golden Chocobo Corollary.
Why are you reading it so slow?
Nuclear.
The magic formula for acquiring this supreme upgrade will be only vaguely alluded to in the game itself. Ideally, you're supposed to shell out $19.95 for the strategy guide instead.
Of course.
That's like the rule for like 80% of the secrets in the Final Fantasy series, isn't it?
Probably. Or you can go online and get it for free, but I get where they're coming from. Number 174. Flow of goods rule. The quality of goods in the world is dependent upon the shop's distance from the final dungeon. It doesn't matter if the town you start on is a huge thriving economy and is the center of world trade, it will always have the game's worst equipment. And even if the village near the end is isolated and there's only 3 people in it, it will always have the best equipment.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
Number 175. The Master Key Rule. Any and all locked doors that the characters encounter will be unlocked by the end of the game.
The doors that aren't locked and are just walls painted to look like doors, on the other hand, will do absolutely nothing.
Walls painted to look like doors.
176. Evil will always triumph because good is dumb. If the villain needs all 10 legendary medallions to attain world domination, or if you prefer all 7 Dragon Balls, and you have 9 of them, everybody in your party still thinks it is necessary to bring the 9 to the villain's castle and get the final 1, instead of hiding the ones they've already got and spoiling his plans that way. After you foolishly bring the legendary medallions to the villain's hideout, he will kidnap one of your companions, usually the main love interest, and you will trade the world away to rescue your friend.
Or
Alternately, your main character will go batshit insane, become mind controlled, and just hand it to him. After, for some weird reason, okay, I'm not even going to go there.
Number 177, Dark Helmet's Corollary.
After you got it right.
No, that's bullshit. He said it like that a few corollaries ago, and you said he got it wrong.
After
he said a corollary.
Dark Helmet's...
Jesus, you are picky. Continue.
Dark Helmet's Corollary. After you give up the medallions to save your friend, / parent, / lover, / other miscellaneous party member, don't expect to actually get that person back. Sucker. Johnny.
What's that?
Grammar Nazi is going to have fun with this one.
178. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that whose name is not my department. It says Warner von Braun. All space station. What?
I was going to say,
get on with it.
All space stations. You shut your mouth. All space stations, flying cities, floating continents, and so forth will, without exception, either be blown up or crash violently to Earth before the end of the game.
Yes. Yes. That happens. Except in wait. It does happen in Star Wars.
Number
Which
one.
which brings up the interesting question. Um, why do people build space stations, floating continents, and all that crap in the Star Wars universe? Oh wait, there's the floating. There's Cloud City. Never mind.
Number 179. The best laid schemes. The final villain's grand scheme will have involved the deaths of thousands or even millions of innocent people, the clever manipulation of governments, armies, and entire populations, and will have taken anywhere from 5 to 5,000 years to come to fruition. The hero will come up with a method of undoing this plan forever in less than 5 minutes.
Or alternately, will not have a plan at all.
Yeah, just, going reckless, guns blazing, and somehow it'll all work out.
Like Lewis Prower.
Yeah.
180 Pyrrhic. Don't even say it.
I'm not
Pyrrhic
going to.
victory. By the time you've gotten it in gear, dealt with your miscellaneous personal...
Nuclear!
No, I pronounced that right. With your miscellaneous personal crises, and are finally ready to go save the world, of course! Once and for all, 9/10 of it will already have been destroyed. Still, you've got to give your all to save the remaining 1/10. 180.
Why'd you say
what?
Pyrrhic? You already read that.
All right, I'm going to do the next stage I'm going to do the next step just to be a smartass because you did that to me. 181 Poetic Villain Principle, the Kefka Rule, or as I like to call it, the Genesis Rule. All villains will suddenly become poets, philosophers, and/or dramatic actors when A. They first meet the hero, B. They are about to win and their evil plan is finally ready, C. Some major event in the game is about to begin, D. Right before the final battle, and E. Right before they die, when they will frequently be feeling generous enough to reward you with some homespun wisdom about making the most of life while you have it.
Kefka Rule.
Genesis Rule.
Kefka.
Genesis.
Who cares?
Super Nintendo.
I do. What?
Nothing.
Good.
Number
What?
182. The compression of time. As you approach the final confrontation with the villain, events will become increasingly awkward, contrived, and disconnected from one another. Almost as if some cosmic author was running up against a deadline and had to slap together the ending at the last minute.
Indeed. Oh wait, it's Ryan's turn.
Number 183, Adam Smith's Revenge. By the end of the game, you are renowned everywhere as a legendary heroes. Every surviving government and authority figure has rallied behind you. The fate of the world is obviously hanging in the balance, and out of nowhere, random passerbys give you a pat on the back and heartfelt good luck wishes. However, shopkeepers won't even give you a discount, much less free supplies during the battle with evil.
184 Adam Smith's Corollary.
Nuclear.
Again, why are you saying it so slow?
He wants to make sure he does it right so we don't mock him for getting
I know that. I was being a smartass.
No matter how thoroughly devastated the continent/planet/universe is, there's always some shopkeeper who survived the end of the world and sits outside the gates of the villain's castle selling the most powerful equipment in the game, like nothing ever happened. I would like to note myself that half of these are Mughals.
Yes. Well, yeah, actually.
185,
Number 185. The long arm of the plot.
Get on with it.
I'm sorry.
Get on with it!
Yes, get on with it.
Any bad guys, no matter how far they run, will always end up in one of two ways by the end of the game. Obviously dead or on your side. There is no in between.
Indeed. Of course, that doesn't stop them from coming back as villains in the sequel. Hojo,